everybody! We are live again for the first time in quite a minute, I know. We finished Madison a few months ago. Grad school's been taking over my life, so I haven't been able to stream, and I also just, thanks to Dee, found all of my content for Madison, so thank you. But anyway, today we are going to start the weirdly anticipated Switch game that I picked up a little while ago, World of Horror. So this is a Junji Ito H.P. Lovecraft 1-bit turn-based thing. I've looked it up repeatedly online and I still have no clue, but we're gonna give it a shot. The really cool thing that I do love about it is one of the very few Switch games that I've ever bought that actually came with like an instruction manual and these super cool cards, which are for all the different monsters in the game, so we'll be talking about those as we find each monster. But either way, let's get this show on the road, shall we? We're actually gonna get this started. Also, Blaze, thank you for the follow, darling. Oh, this is neat. This has some severe, like, old... I'm gonna be quiet. Oh my god, my controller controls the mouse. That's so cool. So switch tabs. Alright, I'm gonna probably forget all of these controls, but we'll give it a shot. Oh wow, you actually have to... This is actually super cool. Alright, let's see what options we have. This is so cool. It looks like an old, like, computer, basically. This is super cool, honestly. Like, I'm gonna wait till the ad break ends, because some folks are probably in the ad break right now, but this is, like, super cool. This is so neat. Like, it's like... So this game is basically like a bunch of little... If I remember correctly, it's just like a bunch of like little weird like little weird horror games squished together. So, if I'm remembering correctly, but let's give it a go. Would you like to customize the look of your Plex playthrough? Oh, you can. Oh, that's interesting. It's like the FPS. Not the FPS. What is it called? IPS mod on that people do on like Game Boy Colors and stuff. That's pretty cool. If it's your first time playing World of Horror, it is recommended that you start the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. Alright, so is one of these the spine-chilling story of Scissors card? So we're gonna start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors and see where this takes us. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1908X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth aeons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. Welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. You found a new item. Straight razor. You found a new item. Taiyaki. So this is a weapon. So can we equip it? Taiyaki! May 1984. So it's 1984. That's before I was born. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is saved. Start the mystery combat tutorial on. Yes. Let's leave the tutorial on. Spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decide to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What is the worst thing that could happen? School's eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform the ritual to force her material form to appear within our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere in the school. So got our friend's diary. This signal can reach the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Mara's acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I'll try to perform the ritual. So, right, so we gotta go look around the around the school. Alright, so let's see. Let's, I guess, explore the school. Investigating the gym. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see make you gasp and harder. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a half-eaten corpse. What? What? So, wait, what? I don't know what resolving this event means, but sure, resolve this event. Blessed chalk not found. Holy candles not found. You feel like something horrible is happening in the school. You must hurry and find those items. Okay, so explore the school. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy. I almost said anatomy. Oh my goodness. Anatomy model. It's heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. So resolve this event. You found an additional friend page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left by the pool. We have to go to the pool. How do I just go to the pool? Like, I can't just go to the room. Okay, here we go. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? Enter the water? Prepare for combat. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly the water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. Okay, we're gonna combat. I don't know how combat works in this game, so this should be interesting. A bloated figure emerges from the murky pool, blocking your one and only way out of the pool. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring. Once you've filled the sequence bar, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. Okay. Okay. So... I'm just gonna kick the living daylights out of this thing. Just kicking it, and kicking it. Turn 2 begins. With time, you'll discover new combat moves available through the action filter, but first you need a weapon. Look, I have weapons. I have a knife. I can stab and stuff. Blessed chalk found. You found blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil for your ritual. You can copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. This is actually really cool. It reminds me a lot of like the old going to the gym. It reminds me a lot of like the old games that we used to have on like our computers when I was in high school and stuff. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Do we help her? I feel like if we help her, we're gonna die. Like, I am uncomfortable. She suddenly grabs your hand. Oh, I assist. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. Oh my god. You hear a faint sound while watching outside of the biology classroom. It's an old man. It's that old model again. The sight makes you sick. Resolve. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed in the book. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Oh, oh god. Oh god. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is her large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors, and your mouth opens and widens to a smile. Spine-chilling story, scissors. Ending B? Does that mean that there's more than one ending? The horror is over for now. Your playthrough lasted 11 minutes and 24 seconds. That's not the only mystery plaguing the town. You must continue to investigate. Interesting. So... So I'm guessing it's going to be like all little short stories? Okay, so that was like the tutorial. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980. Something strange is happening in our town. So this is all the same from the last one. Talking about the old gods being upset and stuff. The thing forsaken by God. Is that one of my cards? It is. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of the real nightmare. Old gods rule. Resting at the home raises doom. World of Horror. Character exclusive cards only. So, here's the card for Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. The horrible old god has snatched almost everyone from your city. Weeks later, you and a group of survivors have managed to cover every mirror in the building you currently reside in. When you see your reflection in your lover's eyes, it takes you a while to realize the gut-wrenching implications. You start to scream, for Guizo has found another way in. You check the mailbox. It is empty. You're not currently investigating any weird mysteries, recent historical things, and notes. Should point you in the right direction. So let's go in here. Inexplainable and morbid events have been playing in your town. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware your decision to haunt you and influence unsolved mysteries. So let's just, I guess, start here. Oh, so this one has 2 different endings. That one has 3, that one has 3, that one has 3. Interesting. The Children Chronicle of Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to say in the unused school restrooms after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school's principal has banned the game, but that's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. To advance this mystery, investigate this circled location. As you progress, the location and rules may change. Okay. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dare. Gather gossip about the current mystery. Travel to the school. Investigate the school. A tall woman with an unsettling... to help her. Priests of teachings are handshake. This is the book. So resolve the event. Investigating the alley. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the OOO park. You can cast 1 spell without paying anything. Resolve. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, somebody put the candles out moments before you arrive. Let's see what's on the board. You decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. Yes. Travel to the hospital. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of brutal assault. This assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. While taking an elevator, you get a troubled feeling as if something bad is about to open. The elevator doors open. Elevator doors open to reveal a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in the doctor's office. A nurse had discovered you lying unconscious on the elevator floor. Resolve. You learn the doctor suddenly left the hospital after Lily's murder, taking all of his records with him. Why would he do that? That's not only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Hey everyone! If you haven't followed, feel free. My name's Sin. I play a lot of weird horror games, like this one. But yeah, as you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Oh, this is the spider thing. It's not a doll, it's a spider. Resolve. The principal has ordered the school to be closed down for investigation. Stop right there. You hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. What? Oh god. The obsessed man. So we're just gonna kick this man aggressively. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. So we're breaking into schools now. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. The cursed toilet is my new favorite sentence. A woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you say anything, you notice her face. She carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, she cries, it can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goiza reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. There's no turning back now. You stepped into the last stall and closed the door behind you. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips onto the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. The masked man, dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? Alright, you know how we do this. Heads, it's red paper. Tails, it's blue. Hey Siri, flip a coin. What was that? Repeat that? Okay, she doesn't want to say it out loud, but... Tails! Hey, Liz! This is such a weird game. This reminds me so much of, like, the old, like... Oregon Trail Sim Earth games we used to have on our computers in high school. Tall man in the red coat grabs you by your neck and starts choking you. You kiss him. You kick him and rush up to the door. Yeah, it's very much so like that. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. We're gonna fight him. We don't have a knife. We're just gonna punch him and kick him really tight. You should run an XGN D&D game. I'd be down. I think it'd be fun. Blood flowing from the wounds in the tall man's red coat make it look like the man was slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint. And when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow, you know he'll be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape, Ending B. The old god stirs, plus press here to reveal its effects. I don't know if I want to. Price hike. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. Feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air. Wait, there's an item shop? Oh no, no more toilet paper. Oh, I got a mask. Let's equip it. Oh, that's terrifying. It changed my, like, avatar thing down here. That's awful. I hate that, but sure. That's terrifying. Oh my god. I'm one of those people who is blessed, cursed, however you want to call it, with coulrophobia, which is fear of clowns. Mine's probably not to like phobic levels, but like I really, really, really do not like people with masks and like clowns and stuff like that. What do you mean like, what do you mean? It kind of reminds me, honestly, it kind of gives me like, oh, what is the name of that movie? No, what is the name of that movie? Where it's like everything that is like illegal is legal for one day. I cannot remember the name of it. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. It reminds me of the Purge masks. Like, it reminds me so much of the Purge mask. Like, in the first Purge movie, that group of, like, girls that has the masks with, like, the X's on them. That's what it reminds me of. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing in here? I want to know why this mailbox keeps wiggling. That's what I want to know. Of course you would. Oh, it's like all the way up there. I have a really cool, like, half mask. It just covers, like, this part. That a follower made for me a couple years ago. That, like, glows under black light. It's actually really cool looking. Back in your home, you think of the next move. You're currently not investigating weird mysteries. Alright, let's go see what else is on the bar. So we did this one, so now we're gonna go do this one. A horrible history of household hell. Please, why do you like this? I don't know. I probably would just be like regular clothes and a mask. Like, I would be so... Honestly, what's messed up is like, if the Purge... Okay, we're gonna pause for a second. If the Purge was real, like, I wouldn't be the person who was like going out and committing murders and stuff like that. I would literally like be going to like the nearest hospital pharmacy and just getting as much of a medication that like myself and my partners need to survive to just like store at my house so that I had it. Something like that. Like, it would be so stupid. Like, I would do like such stupid stuff. Like, I wouldn't be out like committing massive crimes. I would be stealing medications to live. Like, I'm so boring. But anywho, Horrible history of the household hell. There are many old mansions in this town. Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by the family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Let's go check it out. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. So to the library we go. Many of the books you can find here were donated after the accident at the university building. You carry out a few books to the main reading room. You decide to make some notes about subjects that could be relevant for the case. Hopefully all your work won't go to waste. You carefully enter the biology classroom. Pause. Why is all of this horror taking place in the biology classroom? Like, why? Why is biology the place? I don't understand. You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral patterns on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. Then the voices start. Oh, you did frogs? My school dissected cats. If you were in anatomy, not biology, but like... Oh, we're fighting this forgotten specimen. Can I just break the jar? Got 1 HP. Are you kidding me? Oh yes, let's... Wait, what's that? Pick it up. You found an item. A lump of flesh. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like the implication of just a squishy lump of flesh in my hand. Do not like that. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. Yes! Knowledge failure! Oh god. You find a curious folder containing photos. With rising horror, you discover that you're in every single one of them. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. Ah, love that. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally manage to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. You find another letter left behind a wardrobe. It explains the reason your friend left was the shadow people stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company driver's face. He's a shadow person. What should we upload? Strength, dexterity. You advance in one perk in one step. So knowledge. Ah. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Sorry, that took like longer than it should have. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying all in the playground. When you ask her what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on her backpack. Take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind, she starts to scream to get away from the girl. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Oh Lord. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill in the town's center. Alright. You know how this works. Hey Siri. Pick a number from 1 to 3. Hey Siri. Pick a number from 1 to 3. It's 2. So we're going to try to recruit some allies. Not only did you fail to recruit anyone to help you, but when you leave the bar, you're almost certain someone is following you. Awesome. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system, and you decide to rent some books that might help you. I should have went with 1. I should have listened to you. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Great. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find the key. Looks like one of the previous mansions of the owner liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. I'll go with 1 this time, please. The books are covered with a thick layer of dust. They seem rare, but they cover mundane topics such as botany and anatomy. It's undulating slowly. Undulating. Corpses are strung up on wires like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Hey Siri. Heads or tails? Heads. Rifle through the cupboard. I found you at last. Oh, this can't be good. We've been found. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Guezo is getting closer. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting on the other side. Oh my goodness. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed at how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, that you could have sworn you saw one of them blinking. So, I don't know. For those of you who have been here for a while, you know the last horror game I played was called Madison. And there was things in Madison that really did a number on me. Some of those things were the mannequins. I hope to any powers that be that I am not about to enter a room full of mannequins. Killer vampire. I'm gonna just kick the crap out of you. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find the key. I'm trying to find the key, but I keep having to fight weird stuff. An investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. I love a good bath. You bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. Weird. That's a little uncomfortable. You are unsure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps. You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passage cut directly through the cliff, into the cliff rock. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sound, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place makes the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized by it, you step closer to the stone altar in the center of the room. Hey Siri. Heads or tails?
It's heads this time.
Oh, we're going closer. Siri's gonna get us killed. Unholy chants coming from the cave connect to the mansion. Must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had themselves. However, this does not explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks found to the altar. Horrible history of household hell ending C. Rewards for solving the mystery. The old god stirs. Press to reveal its effects. Riots! Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the town area. The police are hopeless. This isn't great. I'm gonna stop it there, guys. I don't know if we're gonna continue playing this on stream or not. I guess let me know. I'll put a poll up on the Twitter, on X, whatever you want to call it, to decide if we want to play this more. 'Cause this is definitely like very play novel-y-esque, so it's just a lot of reading, and then a lot of like option stuff. So I don't know how entertaining this will be to watch in the long run, but if we decide not to play this, we'll find something else, I'm sure. But anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been super fun, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.